Got to lose, 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 got to lose.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel, and in today's video I will show you the top 10 anime where main character is emotionless until he meets his lover. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave your like and subscribe to the channel, it would be a great help. Anyway, let's start the list. At number 10 is Codebreaker. Riding the bus one day, Sakura Koji Sakura looks out the window to see people being burned alive with a blue fire and a boy her age who's unharmed and standing over the people. She comes back to the site the next day and there are no corpses or evidence of any kind of murder, just a small fire. She then goes to class to find there's a new transfer student, Ugami Rei, who looks exactly like the boy she saw before and wears a black glove only on his left hand. Ugami is a code breaker, one who does not exist. He is a seemingly cold-blooded killer who follows the principle of an eye for an eye, to use evil against evil. Convinced that killing is not right, Sakura Koji sets out to stop him and penetrate his icy heart. Number 9, Suisei no Gargantia. The story begins in the distant future in the far reaches of the galaxy. The Human Galactic Alliance has been constantly fighting for its survival against a grotesque race of beings called Hideyazu. During an intense battle, the young Lieutenant Ridu and his humanoid mobile weapon chamber are swallowed up into a distortion of time and space. Waking from his artificially induced hibernation, Ridu realizes that he has arrived on Earth, the planet on the lost frontier. On this planet that was completely flooded by the seas, people live in fleets of giant ships, salvaging relics from the sea's depths in order to survive. Ridu arrives on one of the fleets called Gargantia. With no knowledge of the planet's history or culture, he is forced to live alongside Amy, a 15-year-old girl who serves as a messenger aboard the Gargantia fleet. To Ridu, who has lived a life where he knows nothing but fighting, these days of peace continue to surprise him. Number 8, Black Bullet. In the year 2021, a parasitic virus known as Gastria infects humans and turns them into monsters. What is left of mankind now lives within the monolith walls that are made of varanium, the only material that can hurt Gastria. To counter the threat that the Gastria posed, cursed children, female children whose bodies contain trace amounts of the virus which grant them superhuman abilities, officially called initiators by the Tendo Civil Security, are given partners called promoters, people who work to guide and protect the young initiators. These teams of 2 are sent out on missions to fight the monsters created by the Gastria virus and keep them at bay. Black Bullet revolves around the team of Inju Aihara, an initiator, and Satomi Rintaro, a promoter, as they go on missions to fight the growing threat of Gastria in their hometown of Tokyo. Number 7, The Kubikiri Cycle. The story revolves around the protagonist, Ai, and the murders and mysteries he encounters. He tries in vain to stay out of the story, but instead he always gets dragged into the center of everything. Even though it seems that he contributes a lot, he always finds out that whatever he did was meaningless in the end. Number 6, Black Cat. Completing every job with ruthless accuracy, Train Hartnett is an infamous assassin with no regard for human life. Donning the moniker, Black Cat, in the underground world, the elite killer works for the powerful secret organization known only as Cronus. One gloomy night, the blasé gunman stumbles upon Saya Minatsuki, an enigmatic bounty hunter, and soon develops an odd friendship with her. Influenced by Saya's positive outlook on life, Train begins to rethink his life. Deciding to abandon his role as the Black Cat, he instead opts to head down a virtuous path as an honest bounty hunter. However, Cronus, and particularly Creed Diskanth, Train's possessive underling, is not impressed with Train's sudden change of heart and vows to resort to extreme measures in order to bring back the emissary of bad luck. This assassin-turned-stray cat can only wander so far before the deafening sound of gunfire rings out. Number 5, Mondeji Tachi Gara Sekai Kerkuru Su Desyo. Izayoi Sakamaki, Asuka Kudo, and Yukasuka are extraordinary teenagers who are blessed with psychic powers but completely fed up with the disproportionately mundane lives, until, unexpectedly, each of them receives a strange envelope containing an invitation to a mysterious place known as Little Garden. Inexplicably dropped into a vast new world, the trio is greeted by Kurosagi, who explains that they have been given a once-in-a-lifetime chance to participate in special high-stakes games using their abilities. In order to take part, however, they must first join a community. Learning that Kurosagi's community, No Names, has lost its official status and bountiful land due to the defeat at the hands of a demon lord, the group sets off to help reclaim their new home's dignity, eager to protect its residents and explore the excitement that Little Garden has to offer. Number 4. A lull in the sea. Long ago, all humans lived in the ocean. But some who longed for the land abandoned the ocean, casting off the special raiments granted to them by the sea god to adapt them to life under the sea. Though mankind was divided into sea dwellers and land dwellers, each with different ways of thinking, they were all still fellow humans, and they continued to maintain contact as time went on. Seikashima Hikari, Mukaido Manaka, Hiradera Chisaki, and Isaki Kaname live in an undersea village, while Ihara Sumugu lives on land. When these middle school second-year land and sea dwellers meet for the first time, their hearts begin to undulate like the tides. The youthful fantasy tale of these young people's lives unfolds in a strange and beautiful world. Number 3. Plastic Memories. 18-year-old Tsukasa Mizugaki has failed his college entrance exams, but after pulling some strings, he manages to land a job at the Cyan Artificial Intelligence Corporation. Psycorp is responsible for the creation of Giftiers, highly advanced androids which are almost indiscernible from normal humans. However, unlike humans, Giftiers have a maximum lifespan of 81,920 hours, or around 9 years and 4 months. Terminal Service 1, the station Tsukasa was assigned to, is responsible for collecting Giftiers that have met their expiration date, before they lose their memories and become hostile. Promptly after joining Terminal Service 1, Tsukasa is partnered with a beautiful Giftier named Isla. She is a Terminal Service veteran and considered the best in Giftier retrievals, contrary to her petite figure and placid nature. Time is fleeting though, and Tsukasa must come to terms with his feelings for Isla before her time is up. No matter how much someone desires it, nothing lasts forever. Number 2. Phantom Requiem for the Phantom. Mafia is rife in America, where assassinations are a regular occurrence on the streets. Inferno, a mysterious company, is behind most of these dealings through the use of the near-invincible human weapon, Phantom. Quote, one day, a Japanese tourist accidentally witnesses Phantom's latest murder. Desperate to escape, the tourist hides in a secluded building. However, Phantom, revealed to be a young woman named Aine, and the leader of Inferno, Sidemaster, captures the tourist and brainwashes him. Given the name, ZWEI, this once peaceful tourist is now a puppet of Inferno with no memories. Drawn into a world of lies, deceit, and violence, ZWEI must fight to survive, hopefully to one day regain his memories and escape from this world where he is constantly on the brink of death. Number 1. Old Noah 0. In 1972, the Apollo 17 mission found a hypergate to Mars on the surface of the Moon. Upon landing, astronauts discovered an enchanted utility later referred to as Old Noah, giving the astronauts a status of superiority. Soon, many humans have relocated to Mars, and have adapted to the name Martians. After Princess Salem, a royal Martian princess, descends onto Earth in an attempt to create a treaty between both planets, a war breaks out between Earth and Mars, and Martian soldiers begin to descend from the sky, riding steel giants, intent on exterminating humanity. Well, this was today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any suggestion, just comment below. Anyway, I stay here. A big hug and see you in the next video.
知り合いで夢中なんだいあれほどいいって宇宙なんかい少女も